Hi, Flora, Daphne here. Hope you are well and really well done for managing to keep working, keep writing. You're doing really, really good study here. So these are your last essays, which is really sad, but you can, if you want to keep going, if your exam's been postponed or you have time, you can get an extra essay pack, and there's some really good deals on. Ben is doing some really good special offers for all our students. So have a look at some of those if you'd like to keep going. So here we go. Nowadays, most green energy is becoming ever more prevalent in both developed countries. Some argue they greatly reduce costs and are better for the environment, so we need to look at both those things. Others suggest they're a threat. So, with increasing popularity of renewable energy around the globe, some experts have praised green power for its cost effectiveness and contribution to environment preservation, yet others have highlighted its potential pitfalls. Okay, really nice opening sentence there. You need to have so just articles here, with the increasing popularity of renewable energy around the globe. Some experts have praised, here you don't need an article, green power for its cost effectiveness. Yep. Others have highlighted its potential pitfall for energy security. It wouldn't be a pitfall on, it would be a pitfall for, or regarding would be even better. Energy security. But good opening sentence here. Personally, now it's not it is an opinion essay, forgive me. Personally, I believe that green energy would be a better option for future energy development. In this essay, good. Now, instead of just green all the time, you are using renewable and other words down here, but you've got green. Okay, you could just put clean here, just so to give me a good variety immediately. Okay. Otherwise, really superstar there. On one hand, opponents of renewable energy have contended the dreadful risk of insecure energy provision when a war was too relied on the green power, when a city was too relied on green power. Okay, contended have maybe suggested or expounded, I think is the word we use. Expounded the dreadful risk of energy insecurity provision if, so rather than when, if it's a hypothetical, if a city relied to, or if a city, it's just like a conditional, were to rely too heavily on. Okay, so check out that. It is a second conditional, quite an unusual one, but if a city were to rely on green energy power only, or something. This is largely due to the fact that renewable energy, such as power generation, you don't need this. So hydroelectric power generation is dependent on, no, just simply depends, present simple, is dependent on, that would be the one you want. Dependent on presence of natural resources, yep, which have a highly, yep, perfect. For instance, wind turbines, yeah, nearly, turbines. And can translate, use convert, yes, please use that one. Wind power into electricity only when strong continuous breezes exist. So connect this together. So if there was no wind, so if you winds, you need were, plural. If there were no winds for a period of time, the city might suffer. Okay. Rather than you've talked about cities here, change it, do it the other way around. Get your subject, electricity blackouts. Electricity blackouts, S, may follow. Okay? Or could follow, actually. Strictly grammar, could follow. Therefore, security will probably hinder further adoption. Yeah, fabulous. Really, really nice paragraph. Very clear, Flora, very strong, really super high level. Love it. On the other hand, despite the possible threat of unreliable supply, the situation can be mitigated by ever-improving battery technologies to accumulate an energy buffer. Hence, an energy buffer, do you want to tell me what that would do? Yeah? Hence, many professionals have been advocating the globe to go for green energy. Oh, I wouldn't go for bit casual invest in green energy from environmental protection and economic perspectives, from both environmental and economic perspectives. The central reason is twofold. Firstly, production and usage of conventional fossil fuels involving combustion that leads to pollutions and global warming. Renewable energy generation, which usually involves no combustion process, is thus a cleaner energy source. So, firstly, do you not want to compare to in here? I think you might need that compared to, and is a cleaner source of energy. Furthermore, green powers are, watch out your noun verb agreement. So it would have to be green power is usually less expensive in production. For example, a recent study by Greenpeace reported that hydroelectric energy products, on average, were 15% cheaper than oil refinery products in terms of, good, thus economically environmentally more friendly than. Okay, no, you still need more. A more friendly option than oil and gas. Good. Really lovely writing, Flora. It's a very complicated subject. You seem very confident on this. The vocab, the lexis is excellent. Very clear what you're explaining to me. Really, really good work here. In conclusion, in view of the negative impacts of fossil fuel on the environment and improving technologies for green energy production and storage, it is speculated. You can't speculate that. Speculated that. Aha. Make it into a noun. Speculation that. Then it's very good. Speculation that. Speculation that. So this would be really nice. And for me, much more sophisticated writing. So you don't need any it is. You're using a noun. Speculation that renewable energy will increase, which could provide us a more, yes, really nice. And cleaner future. Maybe just go future. I don't think you need to keep on repeating source of energy. Yeah, there you go. Full stop. Boom. Okay, super. That would get you a good high score. I mean, a really good result there. I like that very much. Well done. This is my favourite essay. It makes me laugh so much. My favourite letter, rather, especially because my neighbour next door also has a dog that barks, which is really annoying. Dear Mr. Johnson, yours sincerely is okay. Because he is your neighbour and you know him, I might be tempted to put regards, just because it shows the examiner you know this and it's a neighbour. Yeah, not like a stranger, but you must also have I hope. This letter finds you and your family well. I'm writing to you regarding the incessant barking of your adorable puppy, which has been interrupting my family routine and the peace of the neighbourhood, of our neighbourhood maybe. And I would like to see your quick intervention on this. Okay, really nice. I like how you're quite kind of like negative here, but quite positive here. So nice balancing of your vocabulary adjectives. Since the arrival of your dog, maybe since you bought the dog, because arrival of the dog suggests that it just came from space. Maybe like since you bought the dog a couple of weeks ago, it's been barking persistently at all hours. As you know, I'm a full-time writer. You could have either who works or working from home, and I need a quiet place to concentrate on my creation. Yeah. Over these past weeks, or these past weeks. So I would go these past weeks, I've been forced to work in the nearby library because of your dog's noise in the daytime. Watch out articles. It barks in the evening and seriously impaired my family's sleep quality as well. I have also learned, sadly, because this is it's quite delicate, quite difficult letter to write. I've also learned, sadly, that other neighbours are also tired. I'd appreciate it if you could control your puppy from excessive barking as soon as possible. Vital to offer obedience training. Well done. In the short run, I love it. Great recommendations. Fabulous. Perfect. Super good work, Flora. Really, really impressive. I hope the issue of I just go, I hope this issue could be resolved soon. We don't need to keep on repeating. Because it's quite long. I hope this issue could be resolved soon. And then I definitely put regards. I think you need to be friendly to end with. Okay? Well done. Super work. Okay, so yes, errors. Yeah, well done. Yes, don't exceed the limit. I mean, that isn't really a limit, but you don't want to go too crazy. Okay? All parts of the question, yes. Well done. Really, really good work there. Oh, and I saw that. Sorry, I did look at that earlier. Well done. Okay, so I won't mark the corrections, but thank you for putting those in. Yeah, well done. Good for you. Take care. Look after yourself.